Hi, it's Luke again. Just going to be doing a little bit of a review on some flavours that I got from Totally Wicked eLiquid. One of them is the cigar flavour that I got during my batch of tobacco flavours, and the other one will be spearmint. Now, the one I'm currently vaping on this pass-through is the spearmint. It's got a great amount of vapor, decent throat hit for a 36 milligram strength liquid. And what was surprising to me about the spearmint was that it actually tastes like spearmint. I was expecting, like a mint flavour, as you expect, but no, it's certainly a spearmint flavour rather than just a generic sort of mint flavour. So 2 thumbs up for that one, because it's exactly what you sort of you want when you order spearmint rather than mint or menthol or any of the other mint flavours. It's actually the spearmint that you're getting, so it's a distinctive, I wouldn't say very sweet, but certainly a spearmint flavour. Yeah, so that's really quite a pleasant vape, that one. I'm using my pass-through, like I said in the last video, and this is the mod or the adapter that lets me use my 510 atomizers on this pass-through. Now, the other flavour, like I say, is cigar. Now, I've vaped it on and off for the last few days, so I haven't been constantly vaping this one. As you can probably tell from the fact that I haven't put it actually into a little dropper bottle by itself. So there's the, it's probably not going to zoom in very well there, but again, there's the Totally Wicked bottles. They're quite good, and you can drop them straight out of the bottle. You don't need to put them into a dropper bottle. It's a little bit more fiddly. That in there. Now, this is a really smoky flavour, and that's what you would kind of expect from a cigar flavour. One interesting thing I noticed while I'm vaping this is that I get a sort of a chocolatey sort of taste as I go in. I suppose, I don't know if it's chocolate or not, but it's certainly like a sweet sort of flavour on the intake breath. Not so much on the out breath, but certainly on the intake breath there's a definite sort of chocolatey sort of taste there, and it's really quite a pleasant taste. And on the out, it's a similar. It doesn't have quite as much of the aniseed flavour that the French pipe does, but it's got a very similar taste otherwise to the French pipe. So if you like French pipe, you might want to try the cigar out as well. On the Totally Wicked eLiquid forums, there are some other reviews, and everyone that's tried it and done a review has said how nice this particular flavour is. So going back over the last few flavours that I did review in the last one, I think we had the French pipe and the Virginia. And the one I didn't do was the Hilton, basically just simply because I've done that before. But yeah, I think out of the lot, I'd say the Virginia, let's see if I can find that here, is the one I like the most. But the great thing about these is you can pretty much mix them together. You don't need to sort of wait until the atomizer's completely dry. Yeah, I can really smell the difference there. in the Virginia as compared to the cigar. The cigar has a really strong smell to it, whereas the Virginia just smells like a really nice tobacco. Yeah, so they, as I say, like now I've got a, like 50-50 cigar and Virginia, and that's great. I mean, so really you could mix and match your tobacco flavors quite well. And there's other ones that I do. Sometimes I'll get a bit of menthol, bit of cherry, chuck those together, bit of this, bit of that, and you just need to sort of play around with your flavors. But the one that I would probably go with if I had one choice would probably be the Virginia, but certainly the cigar flavor is really quite nice, and the spearmint also quite nice. All of them have a really good vapor production. As you can see by that. Anyway, yeah, just another quick review there on the Totally Wicked e-liquids. But yeah, like if you want to find out more about Totally Wicked e-liquid, you should head over to the forums, because it's a really active community. There's a lot of people there with a lot of different opinions. And so basically, like that's the best way to find out about which e-cigarette is right for you, which e-liquid is right for you, is to ask other people and find out from them their views on them. So there's, as always, there'll be a link in the more info section for that. Yeah, so happy vaping.